Hi, this is David, and welcome to Yin Yoga class. This will be about a 30-minute class. And Yin Yoga is pretty much, you know how so often we have very busy days, maybe not so much now. By the way, I hope everyone's safe and well, and I hope your families are safe and well. And I should say that if you're feeling stress due to the conditions that we're in at this point, you might find that Yin Yoga can be a perfect antidote, a perfect companion in these stressful times. So Yin Yoga is something you can do every day. It's quite a gentle class. It's almost a silent class in a lot of ways. We'll be holding the poses for about 3 to 5 minutes. Know that you can always come out of a posture early. If you're uncomfortable, you shouldn't experience really any pain at all in any yoga practice, really, and certainly not yin class. So, and we'll be pretty much, we aren't going to do any standing poses, so make sure you have your mat, and it might be useful to have a couple of blocks with you, and we'll get started. You'll find that yin is very heart-centered. It can be a very breath-centered class, so let's go ahead and get started. So just take a few moments to notice your breath. Relax your belly. Feel your shoulders relaxing. And just notice your breath without trying to change it. Just accept how your breath wants to be today. Become aware of the sounds that are around you. Let these be part of your meditation. You can become aware of the atmosphere in the room. Notice how the atmosphere feels against your skin. So yoga in general is a very mindful practice. Just feel yourself grounded through your sit bones and lifted through the crown. Elongate your spine. As we inhale, let's bring our arms out to the sides. Inhale, extend. Then as you exhale, let's bring our hands into Namaste prayer right in front of the heart chakra. Just take a few moments to set your intention. Why do you want to practice yoga today? That can be one intention. Another intention can be something broader, like what would you love to see in your world or the world of someone else? Or even broader, what would you love to see for humanity in general? Just feel the ebb and flow of breath. This time as you inhale, reach your arms up through the fingertips, up, extending. You find your intention somewhere in the akasha. See if you can find the thread of your intention and then draw that intention now into the crown chakra, into the ajna center, into your throat center of creativity, into your heart center of divine love. Inhale. Then as you exhale, hinge forward at the hips. As you touch your hands into the earth, as you plant your seed of your intention into decimal space. Extend through the spine, reach through the heart. And if you have any herniated disc issues, you want to make sure you don't round the spine. You want to keep the heart lifted. Otherwise, we can just explore the depth of this posture. Maybe allowing the spine to round. This is our first posture, so we'll hold here for about 3 minutes. Just relax completely. So really relax your muscles, let them all go. So yoga is really great for working on the strengthening and stretching of the connective tissues of the body. Ligaments, tendons, the fascia surrounding the muscles, myofascia. Really, all the connective tissues throughout the entire body. Just let go of all skeletal muscles. Relax your face. Unclench your jaw. Feel the skin of your forehead relax. Relax the shoulders completely. So just allow yourself to embrace the silence that's within you. So you might have noticed that you've come to an edge where the body says to hold right there. You don't want to go further. And you just want to hold still at that point and just hold there for time. You might notice that on each exhalation, you feel a little bit more relaxed each time. And then very mindfully, let's slowly come out of the posture. Take your time. Use a lot of awareness as you come out. Notice all the sensations that arise in the body and the mind. As you come out, you can feel your heart center directly over your solar plexus, and your crown now centers directly over your heart chakra. So we can change the cross of our legs. Once again, inhale. And then as we exhale again, we hinge at the hips, just like we did on another side. Moving slowly through space. Using all of the awareness that you can find, that you can muster within you. To explore how you feel within the practice. Your thoughts, let them come and go without much attachment. And just focus on your breath. So yoga means to connect or to yoke. And it really is about connecting yourself to yourself. Yourself to your higher self, not only that, but also yourself to your body. The mind connects to the body, and it all is connected to spirit. And just let go of all
expectations or judgment. Let go of a sense that, oh, am I doing this correctly? Just let it all go. Just focus on your breath. And this is a skill that you can actually develop in your Yin Yoga practice. Sometimes the body resists, or even the mind will resist this quiet and stillness. Pretty much taking the reins of the body-mind and telling them which way we want to go. That we will remain still with our focus on the breath. Now we can bring the awareness into the body even deeper. Notice where you feel the stretch. You can breathe into the stretch as you align your mind with your breath, using your attention as it rides on the breath. Place your attention, your breath, wherever you feel the stretch or wherever you need healing. And of course, you might have noticed here, you're now tapping into the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest aspects of the body, where healing can take place at very deep levels in the body. And now, once again, we're going to slowly come out of this forward fold. Notice how it feels to slide the hands on the mat as you slowly come up, perhaps. Notice how the atmosphere feels against your skin. Notice any sensations that arise. The heart centers over the solar plexus. The crown centers over the heart. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face. Let's mindfully bring the legs out in front of us as we prepare for caterpillar pose. So the legs are straight. Lift through the heart, extend through the crown of the head. And for this pose, we simply fold forward, moving the heart forward through space, through time. And once again, if you have any disc issues, you want to make sure the spine is straight as you move forward, just hinging at the hips. But if it's indicated, you can round the spine now and relax into the pose. Come to that first edge in this pose. Your breath is always with you, as you just notice how your breath feels. Now we're accepting gravity's help in this pose. We aren't really trying to move forward or pull ourselves deeper into the pose. We're allowing ourselves to be where we want to be in this pose. And wherever you are is fine, it's perfect, just the way you are. We'll hold you here for another 3 minutes. This is a very profound pose for us. Just notice if you're holding any tension in your face, just let it go. Notice how your shoulders are feeling. And send your breath to wherever you feel the stretch in the body. Can you feel the ebb and flow of breath? The subtle movements, can you feel any subtle movements in the body? If your muscles are relaxed, the sensations that you're experiencing are all in the fascia, all in the connective tissues of the body. And those connective tissues permeate the entire body. So Yin Yoga allows us to clear blockages away from our meridians. Meridians is just another word for fascia. The body is connected from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. It's connected by fascia. There are channels throughout the entire body, sending signals, sending healing. Your body listens to your words, listens to how you feel, and it responds. So send thoughts of healing and joy, if you will, throughout the entire body mind. And just watch how your body responds. Now when we come out of caterpillar pose, let's do so with 110% awareness. Notice how the skin feels against the mat, or how your clothes feel against your skin. Notice how the atmosphere feels within the room. How does it feel to come out of caterpillar pose? Perhaps it feels like you're coming out of a cocoon of your own making. Maybe a cocoon you no longer need. As we lift the heart and reach through the crown of the head, elongate the spine. Relax your shoulders. Let's bring our hands behind us and move the hands through the atmosphere. You can lean into the palms. Bring your shoulder blades towards each other. And if available, if it's okay, if it feels good, or if it's indicated for you, can maybe gaze towards the ceiling. Shift your weight from one hand to the other and notice how that feels. Just to shift the weight from one wrist to the other. And in this way, just kind of like walking like a seal, we can bring the hands slowly towards our hips, coming back to an upright position. Okay, so we've experienced caterpillar pose. Now let's experience butterfly pose as we bring the soles of the feet together. Feel the heart expand now. Shoulder blades move back and towards each other. Lift your heart. Then as you exhale, let's walk our hands out in front of us now. We can hinge at the hips. And if it's indicated, you can feel the spine rounding. Becoming slowly, moving the heart through space very slowly. So we come to that first edge where there we are indicated. We feel the urge just to stay here. We don't go any further until the edge slips, the fascia slips, or glides past itself. You come to your second edge. This is all the fascia that surrounds all of the muscle fibers. Now, if you can hold still here, you might find that you're actually also quieting the nervous system. And the lining of each nerve cell is also part of the fascia. Just feel it becoming calmer and calmer as your mind follows and becomes calm. And in these quiet moments, you have the opportunity, perhaps, to reprogram the body and the mind. And then as you exhale, release all limitations that you might have discovered on your path. Let them go. You don't have to pick them up again. You can let go of any thoughts that don't serve your soul's purpose if you want to. And you don't ever have to pick them up again if you don't want to, if you choose not to. So butterfly pose can be a very healing posture. Just ask yourself now, how does your heart feel in this pose? Is there any tension within the body at all? Okay. And if there is, there's an opportunity to let it go. Now there's also an opportunity to choose some thoughts that you want to reprogram yourself with. Perhaps they around or relate to your intentions. Yeah, relax your face. Relax the skin of your forehead. And breathe in this now moment as if this is the only time that you have. Letting go of the past. Letting go of thoughts of the future. They're not coming out of butterfly pose. You do so very deliberately, even slowly, gradually. Maybe we can feel as if we're a butterfly that's just out of the cocoon now, sunning its wings at its first sunrise. You slowly come out of the pose, with 110% awareness. The heart centers over the solar plexus. We sublimate that energy that's in the solar plexus right into the heart chakra. Now we can reach through the crown of the head, elongate the spine. Feel the heart expanding with love and light. Okay, let's come onto our hands and knees. Okay, let's find our block. So this is going to be a little bit of a back bend for us today. So we have our block. If you don't have a block, you can do this directly onto the floor. But if you have your block, that can really help us in this pose. So you have it this way, sideways. So let's have our wrists directly under our shoulders and our knees directly under. Actually, let's have our knees a little bit behind our hips, okay? Move this blanket out of my way. Our knees are behind the hips here. We can take one deep inhalation. Go ahead and reach through the heart and crown. Elongate the spine. Then as we exhale, let's bring our elbows or forearms or our elbows on top of the block and bring your forehead behind the block towards the floor. And if it doesn't touch the floor, that's fine. This is considered a very heart-opening, heart-softening pose. And just notice your breath here. And how do your shoulders feel in this pose? Let the heart feel even softer as it melts towards the earth. So in this one, the tailbone is high. It's kind of like a puppy dog pose. Tailbone is high. And the heart softens deeply. As we notice each and every breath. Okay, now let's come onto our belly. This is going to be a lower back extension. Now, if you want to, you can keep your elbows on the block, but if this back bend is a little bit too much, you can always move the blocks out of the way, okay, and come and bring your elbows directly onto the floor. You can reach through the heart here, extend through the crown. Feel as if there's a string gently pulling the heart forward. And then, if you like, you can relax your neck. And breathe. It's okay to have your eyes closed. And just let your focus move inward. And feel yourself within the body, inhabiting it, the entire body consciously. And see if you can recall your intentions that you have set. I hope that your intentions will be met. And if you're on your block, we can take the blocks out of the way. Come onto the floor, with the elbows on the floor. And just stay here just for a moment. And then tuck the toes under. Place your hands on the mat under your shoulders and press all the way back, mindfully, all the way back into child's pose. Let the knees come wide apart, mat width apart. And see if your hips can sink towards your heels. If they don't touch, that's fine. Wherever you are in this practice is perfect. And you can just breathe. As if you can feel yourself as if you are a part of nature. And we can feel the separation between us dissolving. We find ourselves as one with each other, one with nature, one with our earth, one with the sun. Now we can walk the hands back up towards your knees. You can tuck your toes under if that's available and sit onto your heels briefly. And then we can come into a nice cross-leg position. As we close this session, reach through the crown. I inhale with gratitude. I exhale with compassion for all beings. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me.